Here's a quick update on where we are with the Luma AI project. We are just complete one of the most important milestones, the multi-tenant SaaS architecture. This means each school or institution now has its own private and isolated workspace, such as college.lumaai.com. Data is fully separated at both the API level and the database level. Ensure the privacy and the security for every tenant. We are also launched a role-based sign-up and login system. Admins, instructors, and learners each have their own page. Users can only register or log in with the correct role, and we are limited to block the repeat fail attempts. For session security, we use the JWT and refresh tokens, making the experience both safe and smooth. On the user management side, the invitation system is now live. Admins and instructors can send invite link via email. Invited user can set password and fill their information through a secure link, and they are automatically added to the correctly workspace with the right role assigned. So far, we have built a solid, secure, and scalable foundation. We are successfully delivering on all three key goals: data isolation, strong security, and clear role-based access. Thank you all. With this foundation in place, we are now ready to move into the next phase of the project.
Thanks, Kritin, for the introduction. I want to share some lessons learned from our projects. It's been a journey, and like any development process, we hit a few bumps. First, I want to highlight the issues we encountered. Our primary issue was communication breakdown. We operate in silos, leading to delayed API upgrades and reworks. Crucially, API definition was oral and causing major inconsistencies. Next, inefficient workflow and code quality was a big hurdle. Task assignment was unoptimized, focused on isolated parts, leading to duplicate of efforts. Our weak code discipline means extensive refactoring, and our unregulated coding workflows inconsistent commits. Finally, team dynamics posed challenges. Team attrition significantly cut our developer, plus tutor-only peer reviews create bottlenecks. The lack of internal code review hinders early issue and detection and knowledge sharing. But every challenge is a chance to improve. Here are our pathways to improvement. Outline our solutions. We have priority enhancing the communication. Now, we are proactive meetings and immediately cross-team discussion. We have also formalized API management documentation, changes on Jira with management. Clarity is the key. For optimization, the workflow and code quality, we now use strategic task assignment discussion, focus on reusable modules. We boost code quality by applying tutors' feedback, and we implement regulate coding practice, enforcing some strict rules for commits and also for PRs. Finally, we fostering team ownership and internal review. Our team shows increased ownership, taking on more tasks. Crucially, we adopt peer code review. Every peer goes through internal review first before the tutor. This has drastically improved our code quality and learning. So in summary, we are learning a great deal, transforming our initial problem into a clear path for continual improvements. Let's move next.
Thanks, Alan. For this sprint, we'd like to ask for the team support in implementing 2 small improvements to help us collaborate more effectively. These are both lightweight, easy to try, and based on patterns we have observed in recent sprints. First, we'd like to suggest adding a brief mid-sprint check-in around day 3 or 4 to quickly review how tasks are distributed across the team. This isn't about tracking progress in detail, but just making sure no one is overloaded or idle, and that each task has a clear owner. We'd appreciate it if this check-in could be added to our stand-up agenda or handled asynchronously on Slack. Even a few minutes of realignment could help prevent bottlenecks later in the sprint. Second, we'd like to recommend a short alignment between front-end and back-end developers before starting any story that has tight dependencies between the two. This could be as simple as 2-minute Slack chat or a quick comment in Jira, just enough to clarify who delivers first if mock data is needed and what the expected integration point is. To make this easier, we propose marking such stories with a small label like FEBE sync needed, so that it's clear when to apply this coordination. We hope the team can support this by being open to initiating or responding to these quick syncs. Again, these aren't process overhauls, just small habits that can make our work more predictable and reduce friction. With support from the team, we'd love to pilot these two practices during this sprint and adapt based on what works best. Now it's time to move on to the next part to introduce the functionalities.
Hi everyone and welcome to our Luma AI demo. Today I will show you the core onboarding flow for the administrators, including admin sign-up, institution registrations, and admin login. So let's begin with the sign-up page. First, we enter a work email address. And next, we enter a verification code. For demo purpose, we use hard code as 68. And after that, we complete the remaining fields and click sign up. Okay. Since the system doesn't detect an existing institution for this log, we are redirect to the institution registration page. And this page cannot be accessed directly via URL. It only appears after admin sign up and if the institution is not yet registered. And on this page, we just simply enter the organization name and optionally upload a logo. And there is also a previews button here in case we want to go back. And once we click finish sign up, the registration is complete. So we are redirect to the admin dashboard. So now let's move on to the login process. As a SaaS platform, Luma AI informs strict tenant level isolation. This means users from one institution cannot log in through another institution domain. For example, if I just register under the Slack organization 1 and I try to log in at organization 2, 1 second, and the login will fail. Even if the credentials are correct, only when I log in through my own institution domain like organization 1 will be successful and I will be taken to my dashboard. Okay, that's all for my part of the demo. Thank you for watching.
Thanks, Zachary. I will show how Luma securely handles signups and logins for different users across organizations. More specifically, the user journey of learner and instructor. As you can see here, same system, but organization 1 and organization 2 are completely separate. That's our multi-tenant SaaS design. First, learner registration. Each org has its own sign-up page, but with shared security rules. See how weak passwords get caught immediately? These rules and other validation applies everywhere. After inputting all the validated details, Now we can successfully sign up. Now this learner only exists in Organization 1. The system handles this automatically. Now let's try login. Learners use login learner, while staff use login enterprise, separate paths for security. After successfully logging, they only see Organization 1's content. Now watch. Try same email and password to log in at Organization 2. But it fails completely. That's true data isolation. Next one is the instructor flow. Instructors are invited only. Admin will create the account and send the link to the instructor to finish the sign-up process. The email is created by admin and is not edible. That's to say, this link logs them to Organization 1. Finishing sign-up, the system knows exactly where they belong. Only Organization 1 content and tools appear here. Now, if users forget passwords, we keep things secure but simple. They can just click the link to reset their password. After input all the details, you can click the reset password. And now notice it remembers they are a learner and returns them correctly. To recap, Luma provides automatic org separation, different login paths, consistent security. Now I will hand over to Nadia.
In the future states, we will continue to finish the free tailored dashboards for admins, instructors, and learners, each designed around their core needs. Admins will have an organizational control center with learner counts, roadmap, and quiz stats, and quick action buttons. Instructor will see a teaching-focused dashboard to manage their own roadmaps, track assigned learners, and monitor quiz engagement. And learners will enter a dynamic learning hub where they can view daily tasks, continue learning paths, practice quizzes, and interact with their AI tutor in real time. The next phase is the learning path engine, which is also the roadmap module. We will design a drag and drop mind map interface that allows instructor and admins to build structured learning journeys. Each roadmap will consist of nodes representing skills, topics, or activities, organized in a parent-child hierarchy to show learning flow. Each node will support a title, description, estimated completion time, and optional linking content. Nodes can be inserted, reordered, or reparented at any time through a visual editor, and updates will be version controlled, so roadmap changes don't break learner progress. On the learner side, we will deliver a roadmap wheel where learner can see their overall path and where they can stand. Each node will reflect their status, to do, in progress, or done. A progress bar at the top will help learners stay oriented and motivated as they work through the roadmap. And our final goal is to build an intelligent, modular learning platform that's structured, personal, and scalable, from first login to measurable learning outcomes. That's all. Thank you.